Netflix earnings reports are in. Now we got to ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, it's a late night creep. With your one and only host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes. I'm going to be surprised if anybody catches this live, but it's still going to be a good one. You got to ask yourself this question. Jeffrey Dahmer, everybody knows it. Jeffrey Dahmer, everybody who remember earlier this year when everybody, not earlier, but a couple weeks ago when everybody said, Jeffrey Dahmer, what's going on with Jeffrey Dahmer, right? I looked at that and I said, man, that might be the thing to bring Jeffrey Dahmer right back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's crazy how this world works. But we're going to take a look at Netflix earnings up 14% after the market close. Jeffrey Dahmer. Did he say Netflix? But if you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. Go ahead and make sure.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Hit that like, comment, and share button.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investing Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live all the way from this beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. It's probably 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. It's like 11 o'clock at night here in the mountains of Denver, Colorado. But I was late today. I stayed up. I had some things to do, some things to get caught up with, and I wasn't able to get some of the things in. So let me see what y'all say. Sutton Cleaning Solutions said, yes, it saved it for a month. Yes, he said it saved it for a month, right? So he's talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. So we're going to take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to speculate. We're going to tune in. Go ahead and roll that beautiful, beautiful beam footage from Netflix today. Here we go. Let me find this for y'all. Let me turn this on up. Here we go.
Let's jump into it. Doug, over to you for your first question.
Great. Thanks, Spencer. And great to see all of you. And thanks for having me join you again today.
Now, instead of going through this whole thing, I'm going to get straight to the point over here. It's about this mark right here. I'm going to have y'all roll this beautiful beam footage as these questions come in. Here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear this. I want to make sure y'all can hear this good.
I think in the span of
here we go.
4 months with Stranger Things 4 and Dahmer, do you believe the content cadence is becoming more normalized here post-pandemic?
Let's play it again. Make sure y'all can hear this.
Would see, but overall,
here's the next question. I want to make sure y'all can hear this. Here we go.
We set a path to the growth. You're seeing growth in paid net ads, both in actuals for Q3 and into the guide to Q4, and most importantly, a path to accelerate revenue growth and hit the ground running in 2023.
Let me know if y'all can hear this in the comments.
Okay, great. You had your 2 biggest English language series ever, I think in the span of 3 to 4 months with Stranger Things 4 and Dahmer. Do you believe the content cadence is becoming more normalized here post-pandemic? And how much of a factor were those titles in driving 3Q subs and now more momentum into the fourth quarter?
Notice what he just said. He said Stranger Things, something I don't really pay attention to, but I heard about it. I know it's popular. And Dahmer, he just said Stranger Things and Dahmer. How much did it affect your growth? How much did it affect the growth of Netflix? Netflix just popped 2.4 million subscribers that was added on. Let's see what the CEO has to say.
Look, big shows that folks engage with and talk about drives a lot of growth. I do think it's to keep people come to value that. And for us, our goal is we've got to get them to come to expect it. So right after they finish something great that they love, that there's an expectation that there's something ready right behind it. So you described it pretty nicely. You come out of Stranger Things season 4, you roll right into a big movie like Gray Man, or a movie that you fall in love with like Purple Hearts, or a great animated feature like Sea Beast. And then you're done with that and you roll right into Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. And then right out of that, I mean, back-to-back hits from Ryan going right into The Watcher. So I think it's that cadence is something I do think we're getting better at as we get more and more mature in our creation of original content. Remember, Doug, we've only been at it for 10 years.
He tried to talk a little fast. That's not the CEO, by the way. I can't remember who he is off the top of his head. But I went straight to the part. Y'all heard him talking about Dahmer, right? Did you guys and girls hear that? Y'all hear me in the comments where they kept saying Dahmer. How did it help you out? How do you help this out? Now, the bad thing about the Dahmer thing is you heard the families come out and complain and say they didn't receive any money or any royalties from Dahmer, right? Because it is open public records. But prime example, O.J. Simpson. How many movies and premieres is made about O.J. Simpson? People are going in and getting open public cases, very public cases, like a George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery. What's that girl who got killed out in California? Anthony Peterson. They're taking these popular cases, turn them into movies, and putting them out there for the public to consume. So right there, you heard the CEO, the guy asked a great question, because I listened and I watched the entire earnings call, which is about 45 minutes long, because I knew this a long time ago. I said, watch Dahmer, as everybody tweeted. He just said movies that everybody talks about is what drives growth. So not only did everybody talk about the movies, everybody tweeted about it. People went and watched it, and you saw 204 million subscribers. I'm not going to say it was just Dahmer. They said it was through the Stranger Things and things like that. Y'all comment below. Y'all let me know what y'all think as we peel through some more of Netflix earnings, right? Y'all give me 1 second. I'm pulling up their actual earnings, and we're going to see what they have to say here. I don't want to play their whole thing here, but I wanted you guys and girls to look and hear how they talked about this in their earnings call, right? This was not about here we go here. This was not about, hey, something that I thought, oh, I saw the stock jump up 14% because of Dahmer or whatever. I went in, I wanted to find definitive evidence. I wanted to see what they had to say. Here we go here. Let's see let's look at this letter to the shareholders that they wrote. Let's see if they wrote anything good in here. So here we go. This came out today, just a couple hours ago. I had a couple things I had to write today, y'all. I was getting ready for my, had to get some stuff done for retirement ceremony. I'm interning in private equity, getting stuff done. So I didn't really get a chance to really push like I wanted to. So let's go in here. I'm surprised y'all are up. No, shout out to, what's his name is McNugget. He said we can hear. Appreciate you, McNugget, for tuning in at the late night show. Daryl Robinson, you too, man. Thank you for tuning in too. Daryl Robinson and McNugget. And Sutton Cleaning Solutions. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut y'all off right there. I mean, that is awesome to see y'all in here. Definitely wasn't expecting to see you guys in here. But here we go, here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I got the wrong one up. Y'all give me 1 second. We're going to pull it up. Let's go ahead and redo that. I pulled the wrong stream for y'all. So here we go. Boom, boom. It try to hide from me sometimes, but I'm going to catch it. Right here, October 13th, fellow shareholders summary. Revenues, operating income, and membership slightly increased our forecast for Q3 2022. We had big hit TV shows and films in quarter three, launching some of the most watched series and films of all time, including Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, Strange Things, 54, Extraordinary Attorney Who, The Gray Man, and Purple Hearts. Come on, let's stop playing. It was Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Our lower price ad support plan launched in 12 countries in November. Just 6 months after our initial announcement, our existing plan remained free. I think this is about the ads that they're putting in. I don't know how many ads they probably threw in Dahmer. So Netflix has higher engagement than here we go. Netflix has higher engagement than any other streamer with room for growth. In the UK, Netflix accounts for 8.2% of video views, 2.3x Amazon, and 2.7 times Disney. So they're saying they're doing twice as much as Disney, twice as much as Amazon. In the UK, Netflix accounts for 8.2% of viewing. In the US, Netflix accounts for 7.6% of TV time, 2.6x of Amazon, and 1.4x Disney and Hulu Plus, Hulu Live. Our competitors are investing heavily to drive subscribers and engagement, but building a large, successful streaming business is hard. We estimate they are all losing money, with combined 2022 operating losses well over $10 billion versus Netflix 5 to 6 billion annual operating profit. So they're saying that, hey, yes, people are putting a lot of money behind Amazon and Disney and Hulu, but they are losing. What they're saying, after a challenging first half, they had a challenging first half until Jeffrey Dahmer came along. After a challenging first half, we believe we're on a path to reaccelerate growth. The key to pleasing pleasing members. It's why we've always focused on winning the competition for viewing every day. When our series and movies excite our members, they tell their friends, and then more people watch, join, and stay with us. I wonder who did that in the third quarter. I'm sorry. So right here, they got their chart here. What they're talking about, their year Y over Y percentage growth, their operating income, operating margin, net income, diluted EPS, global streaming paid subscriptions. You've seen that subscriptions grow. Right here, they're in 2022. They grew 223, so about 2.4 billion, right? 2.4 million, I'm sorry. And they're expecting another 4 million in 2022. I don't know about that. That would definitely surprise me if they did it again for the fourth quarter. So you're seeing right here, right? They put it right here to the shareholders. They told everybody, Prince is not making nothing up. It said, hey, we had big hits across TV and film in Q3, launching some of the most watched series and films of all time, including Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Right? Look at that. That is right there in black and white, ladies and gentlemen. That's not something that I'm making up or pulling up or something that I'm kind of thinking about or whatever. And there go my guy. What's up, Freddie B in the building? Late night, Freddie B is in the building. I think Freddie B's out there in Lancer. I can't think of it right now. Forgive me, Freddie B. How was your injuries doing, man? I know you had your leg, and I think it was his leg and his ankle was messed up at one time. I know you said he was getting on that road to recover. Freddie B, how you holding up, man? See how you holding up. But yeah, this is the late night show. Right here, you're seeing how things that we talk about and do. When I saw this and how big of a hit Jeffrey Dahmer became, I was getting my hair cut, and the place I was getting my hair cut at, they had Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix, and I was like, "What is that about?" Yeah, I heard about this story. I think I might catch. I'm not even a TV watcher, and I watched a good bit of the Jeffrey Dahmer. I saw so many people talk about it, so many people rant and rave, and I said, "Man, has Netflix came back? This is going to show up on their Q3." And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, what you see going on around the world affecting people's pockets. So Netflix is back in the running, jumped up 14% this afternoon after adding on 2.4 million subscribers and having some of the most watched movies and films of all time, right? Right here, Monster, Jeffrey Dahmer. Got to ask that question. Jeffrey Dahmer, did you say Netflix? Man, what a monster. Well, that's all I want to talk to you guys and girls about. I'm going to keep this thing going. I'm not going to dig all the way into their finances, not going to do a whole review, but I just wanted to draw that line from Jeffrey Dahmer, as you can see it right here in the press release that they put out a couple hours ago, and how it turns into corporate profit. I hope the family get paid for this. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. Until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever y'all see me doing across that globe, make sure y'all go in that description box and check out my book drive. Make sure you donate to my book drive. Every dollar you donate will be matched all the way up to 10 grand. We're going to give books back to kids across the globe. Right now, we at $1,790. So thank you for everybody out there who contributed. Thank you. But we got a long way to go. Let's keep it up. Let's keep that momentum going. And thank y'all. Appreciate it. Wesley Learns book series about investing, credit, insurance, going to kids all across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Prince Dykes. I'm the Prince of Investing. Hold on. Let me see here what we got here. Some just popped up on my screen. Ocean West said, sup from, how you say that? Melbourne? Where's Melbourne? I don't know where that is. Is that a country? That made me seem crazy. I've been a lot of places, but I don't think I heard of Melbourne. Am I reading that correctly? Maybe I should have had my glasses on tonight. Melboume. So I don't know if that's a city or a state or a country, but I thank you for tuning in. Late night show. All right. Australia. Oh, way out there in Australia. Shout out to Australia for checking in on the late night show. Okay. Never been to Australia. Had the chance to go at one time, but I didn't want to stay and do more of a deployment, so I left. But maybe another time. And I was right there in Hawaii too. Australia's not that far from Hawaii, but never took that flight. Maybe another time. I was traveling too much at that time anyway. But hey, thank you for tuning in, man. All the way from Australia. Shout out to Australia. But ladies and gentlemen, that's my time tonight. I'll be back tomorrow and the day after that, all the other good stuff. And to the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else crazy y'all see me doing around the globe. Y'all know my name is Prince Dykes. I'm the Prince of Investing. Peace. Be safe. I'm out, and thank you.